Good morning. I'm so honored to be here today for your Black History Month Assembly. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Karen Carrington, and I have a talk show, and I'm the author of a book called A Fresh Start. And I'm here to talk to you today about fresh starts and new beginnings when we totally screw up, and how to be fearless to start over again. So I want to see our show of hands for people who love it when you make a mistake and you get a second chance to do it over again. Let me see your hands. Yeah, totally. That's me too. I love when I make a mistake and I get another chance to try again. Now I want to do something with you guys. What I want you to do is put your arms out and then put your hands together with your thumb on top, okay? And that feels so comfortable. It feels so good when we do well, when we don't screw up, when we're really getting ahead in life. Now I want you to take your hands and put them back together with the other thumb up, the different one, and yeah. That feels super duper uncomfortable. That's how uncomfortable we feel when we make mistakes. When we get bad grades, when we didn't study, when you didn't make the basketball team, when you text that person you like and they don't reply back. When you tell them all your feelings of how much you love them and you think they're so good looking, and you click on send and it goes to your parents. What? That's how uncomfortable it feels. So let's go back to comfort. I made so many mistakes. I failed grade 11 math when I should have been studying. I was a great student, but instead of chasing marks, I was chasing boys and chasing nonsense. You know what? I was on the soccer team. I kicked the goal twice in my own net. I was mortified. Then I snuck out of my parents' house, and I didn't tell them where I was going, and at the event there was a shooting, and then it was in the papers, and my face was there as a witness. I was totally on blast. I was so embarrassed. I tried to get their approval. I tried to get my parents' approval. I tried to get my friends' approval. I tried to fit in so badly. I started to get bullied because I was doing things to get attention that were inappropriate, and I started to hate my life. I started to hate living. I didn't think I mattered. I didn't think I was enough. Every day I felt like I had no self-esteem, and I didn't. I didn't fit in. So one day I was feeling really, really depressed. And I walked up to the top of my school, similar to this one, and I jumped off on the rooftop. I climbed up. And I remember looking down. I closed my eyes and I said, I hate my life. I don't belong here. I don't matter. And then I remember just jumping 50 feet down. I screamed all the way. And all I remember was stars spinning and blood flowing. And it was dark. And then I heard this sound saying beep, beep, beep. And I was in the hospital room, and the nurse woke me up and told me that someone had found me. And that was the day that I got a second chance at life to start again. And I realized that life was worth living. But because I had a second chance, I knew I had to do something about it. I'm going to read you a part from my book, Fresh Start. It says, when you fail or make a mistake, learn from it. Yes, it may set you back a few steps, but pick yourself up and get back into the game. Yes, you will feel sad, but don't get stuck in that place. When things go wrong in your life, look at these obstacles as learning opportunities. The best things that happened in my life were the painful moments. I just had to get over the fear and take risks. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you take 100% responsibility for your life choices and your actions. Remember, you may be born looking like your parents, but you're going to die looking like your decisions. I'm going to remind you of three P's to remind you of when you totally screw up, how to get up and try again. The first one is for past, P for past. Let it go, let it in the past, leave it alone, leave it there. Don't look back, always look ahead. The second P is possible. Know that anything you put your mind to, anything is possible. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Haters are gonna hate you because they ain't you. Don't let anyone say that you can't follow your dreams. The last P is for proud. Be proud when you make a mistake, because it's an opportunity to start again. Be proud when you have the courage to get back up and live your life again. Be proud that you had the courage to leap and always fail forward. So I need 5 people to come up and help me with something. I need 5 people who are going to help me because I always need help.
4 more people. I'm going to pull you out.
5 people. Where's 5? Where's 5? I need you, we're going to do this as a team, to spell the word depression. We have the word depression, D-E. Come on, P. P. Depression. P. Sign up. D-E-P. Yeah. R. E. S. S. Hold my fine. Hi. This is what we sometimes feel when we make mistakes. Sometimes when we totally feel like we don't fit in and we fail so much, we're so embarrassed, and it leads us into total sadness to the point where it could lead to depression. I had depression. I didn't know how I was going to get out of it. But you have to change your way of thinking. Don't believe everything you think. Your mind's going to tell you that you can't do it, but you can. This is how you change your way of thinking. You got to switch things up. So let's switch this up. We're going to spell I pressed on. Okay. I pressed. So we're going to spell the word press. Can you spell press? I. P-I. Where's press? P-R. Pressed is P. Where's the letter P? E-S-S. E. Press. How do you spell press? I pressed on. That's what you're going to say every time that you get back up after failure. So say it after me. I pressed on. I pressed on. Thank you, guys. So remember, I want to leave you with one thing. The only mistake you can make in life is the mistake not to try. Thanks, guys.